Hi, my name is Tammy Jade and I'm the artist behind Dusty Gypsy Studo, and this is my first ever studio vlog. So if you're here, thank you very much for coming, and hopefully you'll enjoy the craziness that's going to happen. I pretty much learn every medium, and I include this as a medium, by just doing it and jumping in feet first and just learning along the way. I learn better that way. So there's probably going to be some crazy little shots with the video, and my editing skills will probably mature as I go along. But yeah, if you want a little giggle, this is me and I'm not going to change any of that. So if I have a mess in here in the studio, you'll see the mess in the studio. So I specialize in pet portraits. So this is one of my little beauties that I'm currently doing at the moment. I do them in graphite and watercolor, and I also do lots of art just for myself, and I like to put them on my own stationery line. So I have notebooks and I have shopping lists. I hand make everything, so I print, bind, I do all the designing for all of these. This here is, you know, little illustrations that I did in my sketchbooks, and I just then like to make things with them. So that's one of the things I do. And then I also make little bookmarks as well. So these are just the little magnetic bookmarks. This is from my latest drop that I just did for January, so I'm very proud of them. They're very cute. And then of course I will also make the sketchbooks that I do all of the planning in for my colouring books that I make. I also hand make colouring books and things and colouring pages. I love to make the actual sketchbooks because it means that the whole lot ends up being a work of art, not only the art on the inside but the art on the outside, because I've actually created the sketchbook. I do have these for sale on my website as well, so if you're into that kind of thing. I also like to reclaim sketchbook covers so that nothing gets wasted. Sometimes you come across people who are just, you know, cleaning out the house and they've just said, yeah, just take whatever. So I get the ones that people are going to throw out anyway and do stuff. So at the moment I'm working on pages for another kind of a colouring book notebook deal, and that's for a witches market that I'm going to soon. Probably late March, I think that one is, because I like to go to the markets and show people in our local area what I do. And these are the two colouring books. So I have to make some more. This is my latest edition. I have to make some more of these today, so I'll bring you along while I do that. I make these still instead of getting them made by anyone else or published, just because I can control the type of paper that goes in here. This is all 200 GSM. I can control that everything's printed in grayscale instead of black or white, and that way when you're creating your artwork in these colouring books, not only do you have the thicker paper for more mediums, but you can actually take it out easy enough and get rid of that without wrecking your page. And it'll take markers and things like that, and I make sure that there's only one per page as well. It just means that it can do more things, and anything that I've gotten a proof back from a printing company, it's been on really thin paper, and it's just not very nice for actually colouring in and making something that you might want to, say, stick in a frame and put on your wall. So that's the newest one, and this is the one I released last year. So this is a fantastical kind of mushrooms and butterflies and fairies and things like that. So as you can see, same thing. Made sure it's on the 200 GSM so everyone can use it how they want to. So yeah, yes, I have notes because, you know, this is my first time talking to the camera properly. So I've done that, welcome. And then yeah, so today I'm going to be progressing on this today. As you can see, I've sketched him out and I've got all my midtones in for this one. So today I have to get the darks in and then pull out some of the lighter hairs, because this is actually a very light coloured dog. And that's all in graphite, so I'll do that, and then I'll be progressing on some of my ink drawings so that I can get that last page done for the little book I'm gonna make for the next market that I go to. So my next lot of markets is only in March, because here where we are in Bundaberg, it's very hot from December to, you know, the start of March. So I kind of use that time to just rest, relax and do the art that I want to do for the year. I have my own exhibition coming up in May at a local book boutique, so this is my chance. Once all the pet portraits are all finished from Christmas, this is my chance to do a bit of my own art and kind of set myself up for the year ahead and what I want to do. So I like to take this chance just to also learn this new medium, and hopefully we can film and get something out to you guys, say once a month maybe. See how I go with it. Alright, on with the day. Right, so that will do me for the moment. I like to have a bit of a break between all of these. And I kind of swap from portrait to portrait just so that I don't get bored. And I know that my focus and intention will be right on what I'm doing at that time. So this one here will get put aside till later this afternoon, and I'll put the same amount into the little body, and then tomorrow what happens is it's all the finishing details goes into that then. So I'll show you. This is a big beautiful one I just finished. There's probably a bit of glare on it because I've already got the plastic cover on the outside, but that's the A3, and this beautiful dog was just so much fun because I hadn't done a lot of patterned dogs before, so everything seems to have been, you know, not spotted or anything like that. So it was really nice having to map out all the little areas of darks. My main focus is usually the face. I like to get the eyes and the nose and everything exactly right, and that way the owners can go, yep, that's my dog. So yeah. So now I've moved on to printing out this colouring book. I like to keep on top of all of my printing. That way when I have to make them, I actually have it all printed already. So this is the colouring book that I'm printing at the moment. It's a new Sea and Sand one. I just put a heap into a little book boutique in Bundaberg. So I don't have as much stock here as I would usually have. This is my printer saying it doesn't like what I'm about to do. Yes, I have. This is my bank of printers. 1, 2, 3. I did not realize when I started this journey that I would end up knowing how to maintain printers. This one here went down a little bit while ago, just before Christmas, so it was super handy. So I had to take that one offline and then bought this bad boy here. It's not the best printer, but it does the quick, easy things really, really well. And then this one here is, of course, the upgrade of this one. But as per printers generally, the paper size, yep, they really are very temperamental. And because I have 3, there's communication errors sometimes, and yeah, hence why I have to keep on top of the printing. So yeah, that'll just keep printing. I had an issue with the settings, of course, so I've been printing something completely different beforehand. So I'll let this print out and I'll do a few different ones today, and they'll be all ready for me to bind this afternoon. So I also have to get some of my bookmarks ready. As you can see, I've got them all laminated and printed out, and I just have to put all of these little magnets on them, and then that way they'll all be ready for my next market in March. I like to have all this ready just because if we do go away, my husband's got a steel post straightening business, so every now and again we have to go away and do a job. So if I have all this ready, then it means that I can just come home and go straight to my market without having to stress about prepping anything to take to the market. It also means that if I have orders come in while I'm away, then it's not too hard for me to then send them out. think this one's so cute with the little owl. I think this guy's so cute. It's my little dragon on his set of books. There we go. That little pile is done. I don't generally like to stick them in the plastic straight away, just because if somebody orders it online, then I don't really have to put it into the plastic. The only time I like to put it in the plastic is if I have to travel with them backwards and forwards to the markets. So everything that I send online, it doesn't have the plastic with it because it doesn't really need it because it's going in a secure little container. So yeah. So I just like to check my printed pages to make sure that they've printed out nice and everything looks the way I like it to look. I can't bind these today because I don't have my white spirals, so that's okay. I'll put this aside. It's all printed out now, and another day I'll be able to do that. So I get to move on to something else today after I've done the printing. Well, I hope you liked my first studio vlog, and I hope you liked, you know, being able to see how I create the things that you get me to do, so the pet portraits and things like that. I think hopefully people will enjoy actually seeing how those things are created. And if you jump onto my website, then you'll be able to see the little things that I do make. Everything I make is by hand, it's by me in this little studio. I don't get anything mass produced at all. And yeah, anyway, so if you'd like to subscribe, maybe, like the video, leave me a comment, have a giggle at my first one. I know I will be. And hopefully they'll get better from here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.